In every branch of the armed forces, titles carry weight, authority, and centuries of tradition. Yet not all titles mean the same thing, even when they sound identical. One of the most striking examples comes from the military ranks of the United States. On paper, the title captain is shared by both the Army and the Navy, but to assume they are equal in status, power, or responsibility would be a mistake. Welcome to our exploration of Army Captain versus Navy Captain. A look at how one title can mean very different things, right here on History of Simple Things. The Army Captain is one of the most recognizable officers in the United States Army. The Army itself exists to fight on land, command troops in the field, and manage the logistics of ground warfare. Within this structure, a captain is neither at the top of command nor a junior still learning the ropes. Holding the rank of 03 above second and first lieutenant, they often lead companies of 100 to 200 soldiers. Their role covers tactics, training, discipline, and troop welfare, making them the backbone of daily operations. Positioned between lieutenants on the ground and the broader oversight of majors and colonels, the Army Captain is the true pivot of ground command. The Navy tells a very different story. While the Army uses captain for the 03 rank, the Navy assigns the title to officers at 06, much higher in the chain of command. A Navy captain is equal in rank to an Army colonel and often commands an entire warship, aviation squadron, or shore installation. Their responsibilities are enormous, managing crews that can number in the hundreds or even thousands, overseeing operations across the seas, and reporting directly to admirals who shape naval strategy. Just as the Navy itself is built for dominance at sea, the Navy captain represents a commanding figure within that structure, entrusted with vast resources and lives under their command. Here lies the first key difference: rank equivalency. An Army captain positioned at 03 is early in the officer career path, while a Navy captain at 06 is on the cusp of flag officer rank, just one step away from becoming a rear admiral. This creates a disparity in authority that is not obvious at first glance. If an Army captain and a Navy captain stood side by side in uniform, each would display the same word on their insignia, yet one would wield authority over a small company, while the other might command a warship or base of strategic importance. This demonstrates how names alone can mislead those unfamiliar with the intricacies of military tradition. The scope of command is the second striking difference. An Army captain oversees a company, which is considered a small yet vital unit in the grand scheme of land operations. Their leadership is direct, personal, and often close to the battlefield itself. A Navy captain, in contrast, commands assets that are far larger in scale. A ship under a Navy captain's command is a floating fortress, carrying weapons, aircraft, and a crew that may rival the population of a small town. While the Army captain's strength lies in his or her connection to the soldiers, the Navy captain must master the art of managing a complex machine, balancing logistics, technology, and personnel in a setting where even the smallest mistake could spell disaster at sea. The third area of comparison is career progression. For an officer in the Army, reaching the rank of captain occurs relatively early, often within 4 to 7 years of service. It is a stepping stone, one that prepares officers for mid-level leadership and possibly higher command. In the Navy, however, reaching the rank of captain can take 2 decades or more of service, demanding not only experience, but also proven excellence in command. The Navy captain's path is one of patience, tested leadership, and specialization, often culminating in the possibility of admiralty. In short, while an Army captain may still be considered an early career officer, a Navy captain stands as a veteran leader with decades of accomplishments behind them. Tradition also sets them apart. In the Army, captains are approachable leaders, sharing the hardships of field duty alongside their soldiers. In the Navy, the title carries a different weight. By tradition, the commanding officer of any ship is called captain, and at sea, their word is absolute law. This makes the Navy captain a figure of deep authority and respect, central to the survival and discipline of the crew. In both worlds, the title reflects not just rank, but the trust placed in leadership. Thus, while both titles carry prestige, the substance of each role diverges dramatically. The Army captain symbolizes the strength of leadership on the battlefield, guiding soldiers with precision and empathy in the heat of ground combat. The Navy captain embodies the power of command at sea, a figure entrusted with massive resources and the lives of hundreds or thousands under unforgiving conditions. To confuse the two is to overlook the very structure that keeps the Army and Navy distinct, each adapted to its unique theater of war. In conclusion, the term captain is a reminder that military ranks are not always universal. What appears identical on the surface conceals a world of difference in authority, scale, and responsibility. An Army captain at 03 leads from the front in company-level combat, shaping the daily life of the soldier. A Navy captain at 06 commands vast vessels or bases, serving as a senior leader at the very edge of flag rank. Both are vital to the functioning of their respective branches, and both embody the ideals of service, honor, and leadership. And so, when we hear the word captain, we must remember to look deeper than the title itself. Within the Army, it is the voice of a company commander, guiding soldiers through the trials of land warfare. Within the Navy, it is the command of a warship, a squadron, or a base, steering strategy across the seas. Two titles, two worlds, distinct in rank, role, and tradition, yet bound together by a shared commitment to defend their nation. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.